Do you ever wish you could see what life is like for other solopreneurs? Are they facing similar challenges and wins as you are? What are they struggling with? What experiments are they playing with in their business? And what lessons are they learning? What can you learn from them? If you've ever wished that you could be a fly on the wall or peek behind the curtain of what's really going on in another solopreneur's business, and if you would love to be able to take their experiences and apply it to your own situation, you are in luck. I am so proud to introduce Solopreneur Diary Entries. So what this is a weekly diary entries where I am sharing behind the scenes about what is going on in my personal and professional life, how this is affecting my business and my lifestyle, what's going on with my work-life balance, how I'm overcoming challenges, celebrating successes, and the practical application of what I have learned as a solopreneur that you can then apply to your own situation. With the Solopreneur Diary Entries, you are getting an email in your inbox every Saturday with that week's diary entry from me. It's like a letter from me to you. You're also getting an additional resource linked in that email, such as a relevant blog post, a video lesson, a podcast episode, a cheat sheet, a checklist, etc. And you're getting quick action steps and guided questions for how you can apply this week's lesson to your own situation and customize it to your unique needs as a solopreneur. Plus, as a subscriber of the Solopreneur Diary Entries, you will also get priority access to bonus gifts and news about coaching, e-courses, and other resources to support you in your solopreneur journey as well. So if all of that sounds good to you, then click on the like button below this video to give this video the thumbs up. And did I mention it's free? Yes, it's free. You can access all of this completely free of charge. So you can get immediate access to the Solopreneur Diary Entries right now at saganmorrow.com/newsletter. I will share that link below. So who exactly is the Solopreneur Diary Entries for? Well, really it's for anyone who is a solopreneur already or who wants to be a solopreneur. Maybe you're aspiring to do so, or you're simply interested in the concept of solopreneurship. You're just kind of curious about what goes on for solopreneurs, how being a one-person business affects your personal life, how to navigate all of the challenges of running a business, wearing all the hats, juggling all of the things. You just kind of want to see what it's all about. Basically, if you are watching this video right now, then the Solopreneur Diary Entries are perfect for you. So why am I even doing this? Well, I started my own solopreneur business around 2010. So that was quite a while ago. That was like 13 years ago. I started out as a freelance writer, and over the years, my business has certainly evolved a lot. Nowadays, the main thing that I do is that I teach online courses to other solopreneurs, and I also do a lot of one-on-one coaching, which I really adore, in addition to writing romantic comedy novels on the side. So even though I started out as a freelancer and I was doing freelance writing for many, many years, nowadays, the main core of what I do is I teach and coach other solopreneurs. And again, I have been a solopreneur for over a decade, and as you can imagine, I have learned a lot over the years. In fact, I continue to learn new things as a solopreneur every day, all the time. And so I really want you to be able to benefit from that. I want you to benefit from my years as a solopreneur and to be able to take all of the things that I have learned and to be able to apply it to your own situation so that you can make the best use of it. I have actually been doing my weekly solopreneur newsletter since 2015. So about 5 years after I started my business, I began writing and sending these newsletters to solopreneurs on a weekly basis. And I'm just so happy to have now rebranded it into Solopreneur Diary Entries. So here's what people have been saying about my weekly newsletter over the years. They tell me, love your emails and the personal stories that you share. Your content is so thought-provoking. Thank you so much for these tips. I always appreciate your emails. I'm so happy whenever I see your name in my inbox because I feel like you provide genuine value to people and you come from a sincere place. I only just joined your newsletter and I love it already. These are the types of things that people are saying when they receive my newsletter in their inbox. And that is all yours as well when you subscribe at saganmorrow.com/newsletter. Link is in the show notes. As I mentioned, this is completely free for you. And also, if you love the Solopreneur Diary Entries, which I know that you will when you sign up for it, and if you find that you want even more, you want more than a weekly newsletter in your inbox, you want to see even more behind the scenes of what life is like as a solopreneur, you want even more solopreneurship tips, you want even more real-time, real-life examples and personal stories and insights and analysis of being a solopreneur, then you can actually upgrade to the premium edition of Solopreneur Diary Entries. The premium edition of Solopreneur Diary Entries is a monthly live video call where I share much more in depth about the types of things that we talk about in the free version. So for example, past topics have included 1 month, we went over how to make best use of your values, your word of the year, and ethics as a business owner so that you are really being true to yourself, so that your business is in perfect alignment with your personal values and your lifestyle wants and needs, and so that you can show up better than ever for your clients, customers, and community. So that was 1 month's topic. Another month's topic on the premium edition of the Solopreneur Diary Entries, I shared everything about my business planning retreat. So I shared all about how I was prepping for it, why I decided to do it over the course of a couple of months as a 3-part sort of series of a business retreat. I shared all about what my schedule would look like. I did a whole review and assessment and debrief of my previous business planning retreat from the year earlier. And I also shared all about what I'd initially planned with that business planning retreat and then what actually happened over the course of the year after the retreat. So everything that you want to know about my business planning retreat, I shared all of that over the course of one of our live calls, one particular month. Another month, for our premium edition of the Solopreneur Diary Entries, I shared all about how I navigate taking time off work without getting stressed out. So how I was able to take time off work impromptu to go on a holiday, the specifics of what I do to create plenty of flexibility in my business and my life, for being able to change my schedule on a whim and take days off or time off work without dropping the ball on my clients and without it affecting my progress as a business owner. Another month, I shared all about self-coaching. Self-coaching was our topic of the month for one of our premium edition of the Solopreneur Diary Entries. So for that particular topic, I shared about how I use self-coaching as a very powerful tool in both my business and my life to experience massive breakthroughs. Plus, I also got into the exact methods that I use and the sample questions that you can also try out for using self-coaching in your own life and business. Another month, during our premium edition of the Solopreneur Diary Entries, I explained all about how I deal with chronic anxiety, insomnia, and nightmare disorder as a solopreneur. So I really dove into the specifics about what has and hasn't worked for me in navigating it and managing my insomnia and anxiety and nightmare disorder. I shared my trick for managing these types of things and how I handle it without gaslighting myself, as well as the way that my business is structured to accommodate for my mental health. So those are just a few examples of the types of topics that we explore in the premium edition of Solopreneur Diary Entries. Now, you get exclusive access to the premium edition of Solopreneur Diary Entries when you join my Productivity Powerhouse e-course. So you can visit saganmorrow.com/premium for full details about that. I can't wait to share with you all of the behind the scenes goodness when you subscribe to the Solopreneur Diary Entries. So I will pop those links in the show notes below for both the free version that you get every single week in your inbox, as well as the premium edition that you can upgrade to if you want the monthly live video calls. I will see you on the inside.